Hey y'all. Hang on here. Let me find myself. There we go. All right. Here we go. Now we're good. How's it going? How y'all doing? Today's going to be kind of really basic, y'all. With it being Breast Cancer Awareness, need to go on and get a couple of these made. So I thought I'll just pop on here and we'll get one done today. So let me get working on my work wreath here. Hope y'all are doing good. Let me show y'all what we've got, what we're working with today. I'm going to do a regular 18 tie 14 inch wreath frame from Dollar Tree. And we're going to do the poof method. I've got this sign that we're going to put in the middle of it. Just real basic here. Then I've got the breast cancer awareness ribbon. I'm going to use 3 ribbons in a tie. So I've got some white in there also, just a sheer white ribbon, and then I've got some pink stripe. Then on the other set, I've got this plaid with the sheer white and the hope ribbon. So we're going to do a white poof base. And then I'm going to use this ombre. It's the pink. Much easier to see it like this on the roll. But it's the pink ombre. And I think we'll use that on there. And I think against the white, it should look pretty. At least up here it does. Oh, there it goes with that stupid... I tried to put on there. I thought I had it fixed. Well, maybe I just won't move around too much. Glad to have y'all. And I'm just kind of catching up here, getting my work wreath going. And it doesn't take but a minute to get it tied up. Get it put on here. I enjoy making my own versus buying them. And they're only, you know, a few dollars to buy, but I just prefer to make my own. Let's see if we can do a few more. Had to come on early. A little bit early today. I've got a baby shower that I have to go to this evening. So I've got to have time to get the gift wrapped and get changed and cleaned up. So that's the reason I'm on here a little early today. Let's see here. Thing can grow. It gets big. All right. Boy, it's hot in here. Hot in the house today. The weather's been really nice though lately. That cool front is coming in. It's almost like everybody's saying we're gonna have an early fall. That's fine with me. All right, got those done. Now, let's go ahead, and I always push them down. We'll open these up, because I always start on the middle, on the front. All right, let's go with our white mesh. And let's see here, my zip ties are over here. Get these out of the way. Perfect. Y'all, it's just so much easier putting the mesh on this roller. Just so much easier. In. Push it through and tie it off. Now I've been dabbling in burlap, and I have made a couple of neat burlap wreaths. Like I said, I'm getting ready for a craft fair on the 13th of October. So I'm kind of trying to have a little bit of a variety of you know, quite a few things. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Now we'll make some poofs. We're going to do 10-inch poofs. No, we'll do 12. Since that sign's kind of small, I want to make sure that we don't have any see-through here, so we'll stick with 12. Down. So I hope everybody's been doing good. Been up to anything interesting? Just been kind of enjoying the weather. Had a few long days over the weekend. We were supposed to have a golf tournament, and of course that didn't happen. My husband got sick Thursday night and had to take him to the hospital, and we spent the weekend in the hospital trying to get him better. And he's fine now, but gonna have to have surgery in the future. So that's something we didn't count on. But he is doing well now, and at least now when we have the surgery, we can do it on our terms and not in an emergency basis, so that's good. Real thrilled about that. Hey, Barb. All right, let's just drop down. We're just doing a plain old breast cancer awareness wreath. Nothing fancy today, just straightforward. I'm sure everybody knows somebody who's been affected by breast cancer one way or another. Unfortunately, it is so prevalent nowadays. It's almost the minority that doesn't have it or is not affected by it in some way. One of my dear friends has had the beginnings of it, and to prevent it, she had a double mastectomy. And I tell you what, that takes some kind of courage, because what she's gone through, I admire her so much. And never ever had a bad attitude. She was laughing and, you know, real positive, and I can't imagine. So she is an inspiration to me. Oh, and did you see my pumpkin, burlap pumpkin I made? I liked it. I actually, I'm really liking working with the burlap. Let me show y'all what I made. I made this for Memorial Day. But I just love it. And it's burlap. But it turned out really good. And it's so easy. Hey, Julie. Judy, okay. Welcome. We're just doing a real simple, basic breast cancer awareness wreath. All right, trying to keep the mesh all poofed out. You know, the fuller the mesh is, the better coverage you're going to get. So that's what we want to do. I'm trying to keep the ends puffed under. There we go. Oh no. You must be having some computer issues then. Sorry to hear that, Ann. Well, maybe if you go back and watch the replay, maybe the sound will be there. All right. This is pretty white mesh. I got this from Consumer Crafts. And I really like it. I think it's really well made. It's real smooth, and I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's real smooth. It doesn't seem to be like it's going to snag or anything like that. Hey, Aurelia. You've been popping all over the internet today. Inches. Let's get it in there. I've never worked with this ombre, so I think it's really pretty. I think it'll be really nice. I was going to do a pink base, but I thought it'd be real pretty on the on a white base. Maybe it'll show up really well. So we'll give it a try and see what we think. Y'all, trying to find anything breast cancer nowadays is really hard. Everybody's sold out, and so that's a good thing. And pull it out. just about there. I cut the ombre 15 inches. And I cut the ribbons 14 inches today because I really wanted them to show. All right, 2 more. Then we can tie this baby off and get going with the ombre. Okay, let me tie this off. Floofer out, and then we're cuttered. With my handy dandy Dollar Tree scissors. They're good. Alright, let's pull that through. And zip tie. All right. I had my zip tie backwards. Hate when I do that. Come on, girl, get it going. There we go. Much better. And we'll pinch her off. And we'll cut the tail a little bit more. Perfect. All right. So there we have our base. It's actually not too bad a coverage. It could be better, but these are 12-inch poofs, and that's why we did 12-inch, because I wanted more material to help cover it up. So we'll put that down, and our sun will fit perfectly. And I made a couple bows too, so we'll see how that goes. See if they work. Hi, Gary and Lisa. I'm assuming it's Lisa from Eastern Tennessee. Glad you could join me. I appreciate it. I enjoy the company. All right, let's see. Grab those before they fall off. Okay, here we go with the ombre. And that, oh, that's gonna be good. I can already tell. Cut these 15 inches long. This ombre is from Dollar Tree. And I think I actually got it on clearance. So I laid them in this way, the long way. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty. Have y'all seen any of those boots I made? From the Dollar Tree, the witch's boots. I see a few people are making them now. That was fun to do. This is going to turn out so pretty. I think I like it. It's just enough pink in it. Thanks for coming in, spending some time with me today. I appreciate it. Oops, we had one come apart. That's no good. All right, now we have to re-ruffle. This Dollar Tree mesh, or not Dollar Tree, excuse me, Hobby Lobby mesh is, this stuff really wants to fray. I can see that now. Yeah, it just looks like a blush almost on the wreath frame. Just a blush of pink. I'm glad I went with the white versus the pink. I think the pink would have been overpowered. You wouldn't have been able to see the mesh. See, it would have been too pink. Too much. Good choice. I'm working on getting my craft room all cleaned up. It is so full of stuff in there that I can't even move in there. I can't do anything in there, so that's why I'm out here in the kitchen or in the living room or dining room, because there is just no room. I've got stuff everywhere. I'll be glad when the craft show gets here so I can hopefully sell some of this stuff. Moving right along. There you go, Ann. Glad you have it back again. Just kind of pop in and out. All right. Yeah, this is really just a blush. I like it. Just enough color. This pink and white just looks so innocent, I think. That's why we got the state fair going on here in Mississippi, and it's just down the road, just about a mile away. So I think Thursday we're going to go down and partake in the state fair and see what they've got going. Our sons are grown and gone and got families, and one year my husband and I went to the fair and we rode all the big scary rides, you know, the adult scary rides. And my youngest was like, "Are you crazy? You could have a heart attack and die. You shouldn't be doing that stuff. You don't need to be riding that rides." Man, we had a blast. My husband and I, we laughed and laughed. I mean, the more he protested, the more rides we rode. It was so much fun. But it's, in our minds, we're not old at all. But I guess in the kids' mind, it's, you could have a heart attack and die. really? So it was kind of funny. It's all perspective. But my husband and I, every year when we go, we always ride the Sky Ride, which is just, I guess it's like one of those ski lift things that go from one end of the fair to the other, so you can see everything. And that's our favorite ride, an old people ride. All right, gang. This is looking really good. For this shower this afternoon, I have to take a dip. So I'm gonna make what I call my oorah dip. And oh my gosh, it is the best dip. And it's real easy. You take a roll of like Jimmy Dean sausage or something like that. Just a roll of sausage, breakfast sausage. And you fry it up, the whole roll, crumble it up, and then you drain it off. And then you take a brick of cream cheese and put it in the pan and melt it. And mix it up along with a can of Rotel. And you mix that all together. It doesn't look very good, but OMG, it is so good. I mean, that's one of those things you could eat the whole thing if you're not careful. And then I serve it with like Tostito scoops. And it's a hot dip. Oh gosh, it's so good. Y'all got to try it. So I'll make that. It's easy to make, and it keeps in a crock pot. So it's good, real good. So y'all have to try it out sometime. All right. Yeah, this is really looking nice, y'all. Really pretty. Yep, just 3 ingredients. Rotel cream cheese and a roll of sausage. And that's it. And it's one of those things that I always make, you know, like when you go over to parties or whatnot and you need to take a dish pass, that everybody asked me to make that, to bring it. It's one of those that's so good. And I usually end up making a double, so I have some when I come home, so I can have some. All right, last one going in. All right, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that just so pretty? I love that color. That is a beauty. It almost looks like cotton candy. All right, so let's start with some. Hey Donna, thank you for sharing my page. I appreciate it, or sharing this video. I appreciate that. All right, so let's go with our ribbons. And I cut these all at 14 inches. So you just find the center, pinch, and just gather it up. I saw somebody doing it this way. Yeah, you can. And now we'll put these in. Oh yeah. You really can't see the sheer white, but it gives it just another element of material. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then you take a little dowel and you can cut your stems if you want. I'm just going to roll mine down. And I kind of make like a curlicue with them. And we'll have to come back and fluff these ribbons again. Now we'll do the other set. All right. You know, I think I like this because it is kind of simple. I don't, you know, there's some really rad ones out there, but I think this is just right. It's not overbearing, it's not overpowering. It's going to be just enough. Yep. Beautiful. Y'all, I found out that, you know, some of these ribbons, you have your canvas ribbon, which is real sturdy. I mean, it'll hold shape no matter what you do with it. But then you have some like the sheer that are so flimsy that they really, they don't hold their shape or anything. And if you dovetail them, you know how they'll curl up like that. Well, I found that if you just give it a half cut, just a slide aside, you really can't see against it, but like that, they don't curl in on each other so much. So I just happened to discover that, and it helps me, so maybe it'll help you too. So for your sheer ribbons, you don't have to dovetail them. Whew, hot, hot, hot. Husband should be coming home any minute now. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. I really like this. This is one of my favorites so far, I think. It's dainty. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. And I made a couple bows up here, but they may be too much, too overpowering. I might just make a solid color pink bow to put on. Maybe that's what we'll have to do. Because otherwise, I don't know, we'll have to see. It may work. We shall see. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I really like this one. This is a pretty one. I may have to make another one and take it to the festival and sell it. See if I'll sell it. And this is the first wreath in a long time that I went with 14-inch tails, and I think that's the way to go. For some reason, I got off on 12-inch tails. I just don't think that they're long enough to make an impact. I mean, they're kind of short and stocky, so 14 inches for me is the way to go. I think that makes a good impact. All right, here's the last one on the top. And we'll roll these down. All right, spread them out. Beautiful, just beautiful. Very nice. Okay, now for the downside. We'll go this one. Keep track of where we're at. What? What's she doing, Kalame? Getting rubbed to death under the table. Pussycat. Walking back and forth keeps bumping me. Wanting some attention. All right. Where'd you get up there in the chair? There you go. All right. That is Callie Mae. Spread these out. All right. Ooh, the air's blowing. I can feel it. I know I'm kind of boring, and I apologize. I'm just trying to kind of hustle through. I know there's a few out there that just take a long time, and it drives me nuts because I've got other things to do, and I want to see the whole video, you know, but I don't want to spend 3 hours doing it either. So I'm trying to keep moving along. Good. Well, thank you, Linda. Hey, Nicole. Thank you. Ditto. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate it. I'm just glad you're here. boy, this is so pretty. Oh, y'all, I wish you could see it in person. I can't wait to take pictures of it. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Uh-oh, what are you chewing on? Oh, okay. Makes me nervous when I hear cats chewing. The other day I had one of them was eating some raffia that fell on the floor, and I pulled it, pulled it, pulled it. So trying to pull it out of his mouth. There was a string that long. I thought, it's not even real. Bad pussycat. All right. I think this sheer ribbon just adds a little, you can't see it, I know you can't see it because I can barely see it, but it adds a little touch. That's right, crafts you can't rush. I've rushed a couple and man, they just turned out terrible. Just absolutely terrible. So it was a complete redo on those. I made a couple little snowmen too. I gotta show y'all. Little snot. Sock snowmen. Let me grab one real quick. I made these little guys the other night. Aren't they cute? The little fat faces. They're so cute. But I made those the other night. Flossing, yep. One of my little male cats, I've got 3, one of my males he loves toys. He's got to have his toys wherever he goes. So he usually walks around the house with a toy in his mouth. And then wake up in the morning and I got 4 or 5 cat toys in the bed. Yeah, that Easter grass too. Mm-hmm. We haven't had any of that Easter grass around here in a long time, thank goodness. But with that new grandbaby coming, we'll have it. They'll be here in February. All right. Coming right along. We're getting there, just a few more to go. Hi, Amy. Just doing a real basic breast cancer awareness wreath today. Oh yeah, paper grass, that's a great idea. That is a really good idea. Then it's biodegradable and you don't have to worry about it. I like that idea. Well, thank you. The pink it's really pink. A lot of shades of pink. But it looks really good. Now this one's gonna give me a hard time, I can tell. I've just never been a pink person. I don't know why. My mom never really used to put me in pink. I don't know. My favorite color is orange. It's got to be an oddball. All right, 3 to go. This one's going to photograph really nice. I can tell. It's going to be beautiful. Alrighty. Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate that. It is gorgeous. Let's see. Just kind of spreading these out now. And the last one's going in. And then we'll see what we're going to do with the sign and the bow. See what y'all think. Should we or shouldn't we? Oh, I never thought about pink and orange. That's an idea. Hi, Isa from Barcelona. Glad you're being with us today. How's your weather over there? I love it. I just think it's just amazing to me that people all over the world can get together. That is just so cool. Okay. And I could sit there and fidget with these ribbons all day long, but I'm not. So that's what we have. That's really pretty. I love it. All right. Now our sign, and it's just very simple, hope. Let's see, do we want to put it in the middle? Kind of want to maybe, let's see. Okay, here's what I think we're going to do. I think I will put this on the side, and then I've got a big bow and a smaller bow. And I think we'll just put those over there. I could make a third bow and make a bigger one. Let's see, small one on top, maybe? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. That sounds like a plan. And I've stapled my pipe cleaners here. let's see. I can't pull this in. I'll make sure my ribbons get out. I want them to be seen. Darn it. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah, it's just enough, you know, just minimal. I like that. Now let's put this little bow up in here. Smushed. We got to unsmush it. Yeah, I'm going to have to make that one longer. Looks like it's being sucked in there in the middle. We don't want that. I want it to make sure like it's sitting on top. There we go. Much better. Desperate need to fluff that baby out. It's kind of gotten squished. Thank you, Edna. Y'all are too kind, let me tell you. You're good for people's ego. Makes me I always feel good after doing a live. All right, now let's put this one. Yeah, it does kind of make it pop, doesn't it? I always like to use different ribbons in my bows. That way the bows stick out, you know? If I'm going to put a bow in there, I want it to be seen. Y'all have heard me say that a million times. All right, let's see. Here we go. Oh, y'all, I'm loving this. I sure am. I think this is one of my better favorites. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, this is so pretty. Oh, I love it with all the pinks. There. This little bow just doesn't want to cooperate. All right, let me show you. What y'all think? I love it. I think it's so pretty. Turned out really nice. What y'all think? Good? thanks, Aurelia. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a good one. It's a keeper for sure. May kind of move everything up a little bit, but I like it. Thank you, Cindy. It is pretty. Yeah, I may have to kind of get it up a little bit, but anyway, I'll work on that, and then I'll take some pictures. It's sunny outside, so maybe I can get this finished and get outside and take some pictures real quick, and I'll post them on my page. So anyway, that's it. Perfect. All right, gang. Usually I come on Thursdays. Now Thursday, I may have to come on early in the morning and do a quick one, either that or Friday. But I'll put a message out there and let y'all know when and what I'm gonna do. Got so much going on this week, so really kind of gotta find some time to stick one in there. But I appreciate you sharing your time with me today and keeping me company. Like I said, y'all make a girl feel good. I appreciate it. I will see you guys, like I said, Thursday or Friday, and maybe we'll come up with something real good. Gotta find some ideas. I need some new inspiration. So anyway, well, thanks again, and I will see you guys later in the week. And like I always say, be kind to one another because everybody's important. Thanks. See you next week. Bye.